Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, I've been debating about whether I should make a video today or not, but Dad took a pretty cool picture that would make a good thumbnail, so I figured I'd make a late one here for you. Oh, come on, truck. We got a full load of 20 on the truck, and then we had to borrow the neighbor's hay rack there, his wagon, because I got this truck stuck last night. Mom's got a picture there. I'll get her to send to me. I'll share on at the end of the video here, but there's one ravine across here that was wet, and of course the majority of the bales are on the other side of that ravine, so I didn't have much of a choice but to at least try getting the big truck across. Well, if we just put a partial load on, should be able to make it across and just bring back partial loads across to the dry side, but nope, she got planted right to the friggin' diff. The truck just dropped. So I went and got his rack here, and we put 15 at a time on it, and Dad was loading and hauling them across the coulee here, and I was delivering bales all morning. This is my third load, and it'll be my last one because the truck is out of gas, and the gas station in town, their fuel pump is not working today, so I can't get gas. But it's all right because there's only 12 bales left here, so it's not a full load anyway. So I'll leave it till tomorrow, or maybe the next day. Antoine's out baling again. Everything's working good since the repair there. So, my truck wasn't running worth a shit there, but I have the choke button partially stuck on, so. But there's little thunder showers floating all around, so I'm going to try and get this home, and we're going to deliver this. That neighbor we borrowed the rack from wants bales, but he actually had to borrow my hay rake yesterday, the side delivery, so kind of trade for trade. I got to use his rack, and he used the side delivery rake there, so anyway, we're going to get this delivered to him, and I'll show you his big mighty case there with the old whiny power shift unloading these bales, and then that'll be it. It might be a shorter video, but had a couple neat pictures, and well, that hay rack isn't ours. I'll make a video for you today too, I guess. Anyway, me and the old Chevy here are gonna get the load all to where she's going, and we'll talk to you when we get there. Alright, there are a few people asking what kind of acceleration power we get out of the old 366 here with a full load of 20 1,400-pound bales on. So we're in 2 low here right now. 3rd low. And it's in miles per hour, the speedometer. 4 low. I might have to cut it short because there's a car coming, so I don't really want to meet him here at 50 miles an hour, but that gives you an idea anyways. The old girl does not bad. Anyways, I gotta let off here because I don't want to smash out this guy's windshield. Alrighty, we're by him, so we'll wrap her up to 50 miles an hour, because that's usually how fast I haul with a load. When I'm empty, I'll go 60, 65 miles an hour. There's 5th low. And there are some little hills on this road. I know they're not a hill compared to what most of you guys call a hill, but it's a hill to us flatlanders anyway. know if we'll get 50. This is a really, really soft road here. There's water on each side. It's new construction they done last year. And with that rain we had here a couple days ago when we had that hailstorm, it's still, it's pretty soft. You can see, I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but you can see my tracks I've cut in it with my loads I've hauled this morning here already, but whatever. For a truck that's a 1970, what the hell is this thing again? 76. Pushing wind on a soft road with a load like that, 40 to 45 miles an hour is not bad. I don't care what you say. I know there's more powerful things out there, but they cost more than $3,000 to buy and operate, so. Well, you're gonna be disappointed. The guy here who's buying this hay, he's not here right now. He's out baling some of his other hay. You can see his swaths. It's not a bad stand in there. That's pure alfalfa, so that'd be a real good feed, but there's not a super heavy swath, but he's out baling somewhere else, and he asked if we could borrow our bale tester, so I'm gonna go test a couple bales for him. So I'm just gonna leave the big truck and the trailer here, and then we'll go find something else to finish off the afternoon with here, I guess. Some of you wanted to see this in more videos too, so there it is. Well, I don't know what to video for you guys. This is just kind of going all over the map now. I was bringing our bale moisture tester to the neighbor there buying the hay, because he was out trying to bale some of his that he borrowed our rake for, and his tester's all out to whack. So I went and got ours from Antoine, and no sooner as I got on the road here, I seen him coming towards me, and he's got a goddamn bearing gone in his new to him Vermeer 605K. I was gonna video him making a couple bales, but I guess he's trying to beat the rain, but he's got an old soft core baler like ours. There's a 3650. His is the next one newer. I forget what the number is, 4880 or something. I forget what the number is on it, but it's newer than ours anyway. Had to set my phone down so I could give him a wave as I went by. But anyways, that's him back there. So I guess we're gonna go back to the yard here now, and I don't know, find something else to do again, I guess. I guess if he's back at the yard now, he'll be able to unload my bales, so maybe we'll just go get the big truck, I guess. One way or another. Anyways, there's the oats that got sown in with the canola in the bad spots. It's growing like a son of a gun in there. Well, we went and picked up the old Chevy there down at the hay field. We've got everything moved across the ravine, and that trailer brought back to the neighbor, but I was driving by my peas here, and I thought I'd stop and show you what's happening with them. You can see they're nice little white flowers they've got. They're all you can see the little white polka dots everywhere standing in them here. They are knee tall, maybe a little over knee tall, some of them. And they have their pods all over them, and if you open them up, I'll pop one of these open and I'll show you. There, I got them opened up. And the pods are going to grow a lot from the size they are right now. But if you look in there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little peas coming. And they're delicious. So there's the peas anyway. We sprayed them for disease and whatnot there a couple weeks back, and you look at them and they look great. Real nice healthy plants, so should be all right anyways. Hopefully they're worth something when we get them in the bin. And the neighbor's got soybeans right beside us, so anyway, I guess I figured I'd come show you these. So I walked a little farther in here too, and they're probably halfway up my my upper leg, so they're pretty tall. Right by the road, they're real crap because they did that road construction here. That's that road we were hauling the hay on there. That's real soft. They had borrowed clay and everything. This used to be a slough here that they filled in and buried. So it grew in there, not the greatest, but I mean it's better than when it was a slough, because you used to have to come around and in here, and then this would make a little tiny bottleneck up against the neighbors. So, but anyway, all right, I guess we'll continue on. I thought I would show you this as well. This is that bearing and the broke off shaft from the baler. And there's some people thinking that it was because the bearing piled up. I'll see if I can do it with one hand. Look how easy that spins. That was a brand new bearing there last summer, so there's nothing wrong with that bearing whatsoever for the reason that that piled up. It just broke off, and you can see the bottom side, it didn't grind against it at all, but the top side where it fell down against it there and it was running, it just worked its way at an angle when the bale started to pressure up against it, and she fell apart. So I know I realized in the video there after I had done it that I never showed you that part, only when it was up in the baler yet. So anyway, now you've seen it. Okay, so we're in the shop here, and Mummy's at work, so the kids are giving me a hand, and we are making some new interior pieces for in the massey. So I'll show you what I'm using, and then we'll climb up in there when I've got my pieces made, and I'll show you what we're doing. Leave that there. Thank you. She can't do anything with it because it's no blade in that one. I just broke it, but anyway, I'm cutting, these are little pieces of carpet with rubber backing on them. And then this is 1 inch real dense styrofoam, because there was insulating, sound guard, sound dampening foam everywhere in there, and it's all long since turned into dust. So I'm using that, and I'm using clear silicone to adhere everything together, because that fucking upholstery glue does not work. I don't care what you say. It won't stick to jack shit. So I'm using this. So I'm going to make a few pieces here and we'll climb up. I'll show you what I got done, and then it's going to be supper time, I think. Okay, I'll show you the door where I've done some already. I covered up. There was nothing in there, so I put some of that thick foam in, because that 1 inch foam is exactly the thickness of what the door is made of, 1 inch. So I've got a triangle piece I'm going to put in here, and then I've got to cut strips of just the mat to put on there. I just did this one here, and it wraps all the way down to the bottom, covers up the front of the panel there. This is an actual piece of foam that was still in here, and it's velcroed on, so I crazy glued the velcro to the foam and then that carpet on. It's kind of dark in here and hard to see, but anyways, I put that in because that foam, it used to just be the foam. You'd sit here with your arm here running all day and there'd be foam rattling across and your arm would be friggin' black, and that foam is gross. And then I've cut strips I'm going to put on here, so I'm going to put all that on and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, I've got it all sealed up here and glued on, and that's the edge of the rubber there. It's not the steel, you can see through it or behind it or whatever. But so I did that strip and I went ahead and I finished my door over here. The lights are kind of buggering with it, but all the way down, Did a corner piece in there, and then I redid the gap. I've got a little strip here that I buggered up the angle, and then this one here, for some reason I cut it about 1/4 of an inch too thin, but when you shut the door you can't see it anyways, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So anyway, I'm going for supper now. I got a few more pieces I want to make in here, this and maybe something down here, and then I used to have pieces in each corner like that, and then this is all ugly in here, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to that or not. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave you. We're gonna go make some supper, right, Keeg? Yeah. So that's where I'm gonna leave you. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. You know how important it is. Leave a comment below, and we'll talk to all you guys here in the next one. Ooh, I was gonna open the window, but maybe not. Well, I don't know why it's stuck, but I was gonna open the window and show you the engine real quick, but never mind. We'll save that for the next time.